barbell Zercher squat. Okay, so the bar, before we even take it off the rack, we should quickly review like what you should do as far as the setup goes. So you want to have the bar just below chest height, okay, because that'll make it easy to take it out of the rack. The other thing too, most people prefer to have a pad, a squat sponge, squat pad, whatever you want to call it, on the bar, because the bar is going to be resting right in the crook of your elbows. So if you prefer to have the pad, go ahead, get one. You can get one on Amazon for like 20 bucks, okay? Or you can go to this website, which I can't recall. I'll put it in the notes at the moment, but I'll put it in the notes so that you can go directly and buy from the supplier if you'd rather do that. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing, this bar is gonna rest like directly right in the crook of your elbows, and then your hand position as you hold the bar, you wanna have your hands like this, okay, clamps together. Some people, when they first do it, they'll have their fingers locked in like this. I find that's not as strong as going like this, so make sure that you have your hands properly set up. From there, bars in the crook of the elbows, I got my hands set up together. Other than that, this is no different than any other squat that you're gonna do, other than the setup and the location of the bar relative to your body, okay? So here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take it off the rack. I'm not gonna have my elbows pulled in tight. I'm gonna have them slightly reaching away, okay? I'm gonna inhale, knees are gonna go forward, butt drops down, heels stay flat, and then I exhale and power up, okay? So I inhale, nice and tight, knees go forward, heels stay flat, and then I power up. Now, the reason why the knees are gonna go forward is because that's gonna put you in a better position to move through your hips. Okay, so you should have noticed, like as I went down, my hips went vertical, almost like I was going through an elevator. When the hips go back, what you'll tend to see is eventually I'm gonna hit a point where my butt kind of tucks under. So if you ever seen anybody talking about like butt wink or like pooping dog, like during a squat, that's what that is. And essentially what you're doing is you're running out of range of motion to move through your hips. You'll see that little butt wink, and then what you're doing is you're flexing your spine. With all that compression coming down on your spine as you're going through that range of motion. Again, anytime we look at like a movement and we see something that's not necessarily ideal, that's putting unnecessary stress in areas that we probably don't want to, it's not like a major concern immediately, but if you continue to do that over time, it increases your chances of injury and you'll see a decrease in your